2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Last outing for Orlando. They won that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
They executed on the road, stay focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
No doubt. I mean, they played to their strengths, and that's what helped them get this road win. I loved how they played for each other.
A look at the Magic starting group. Gordon out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Evan Fournier. And there's Money. And it's Waters in at the small forward position. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. It's good. These two teams, Doris, proficient at generating points through the posts, down low, something that's become more and more difficult, it seems, in this league.
That's true, Kevin. The back-to-the-basket center that you play through is a rarity in today's NBA. And I think one of the things the league has got to be mindful of is cleaning up the post play, not allowing players who are big and physical and strong to be beaten on in the post the way they used to let Shaquille O'Neal be beaten on. You've got a back-to-the-basket skilled center like with Joel Embiid. You should be able to play through him and showcase his skill set.
And as you know, it's so hard to officiate a big player. You mentioned O'Neal. He's got to be the most difficult guy to try to officiate.
That's exactly right. His strength is just imposing.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the shot by Myers Leonard. Here's Bledsoe. That one off the back iron and out. Orlando's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Money.
Ooh. That's how you attack. Wow.
How'd he do that?
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
And don't forget about the two blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Misses off the left iron.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Fades back. Rebound, Milwaukee. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 10-2 run here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. This is the first meeting of the year between these two teams, but he said those guys are tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet on defense and do our best to deny penetration. We'll see who comes out on top, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
Here's Brunson. It's tipped. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Here's Brogdon. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Money. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they wanted it more. outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
And it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game.
And that's a foul called on Melvin. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Mirotic is checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Brogdon. Hits the mark, and it's good on the way up. Brunson's got his first points of the game.
Well, I tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside Mirotic. Doncic with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the chart.
Money passes to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Bucks trail by 17. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession. And just who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and backcourt for the Magic.
You know, the play of their guards has been something to highlight. You love to see the backcourt contributing with the pass. When they're looking to make things easier for everyone, you see your bigs run the floor a little bit harder, and those things become contagious.
Now here's Payton. 6 to shoot. From deep. Fournier pulls it down. Orlando leading by 17. Pass to Gordon. That shot off. Excellent D there from Mirotic. Here's Brock. From down in the low post, it goes.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Money passes to Fournier.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And here is Payton. 9-point.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop. Oh! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Timeout called the Bucks. Of course, you were a point guard in your playing days. What qualities did you look for in a backcourt mate? Someone to play off?
Well, I would say they were similar to what I looked for in all of my teammates. Certainly you wanted players who were three-tool players, somebody who could put the ball on the floor, use their dribble well, somebody who could pass well, who could identify, okay, the next player is open, I need to make this pass. And then the competitive attributes, Kevin. How hard did you play on a night-by-night basis? Did you prioritize winning over individual success? All the qualities I think you look for in a backcourt mate are what you would look for in any team.
Milwaukee making a switch. Taylor's checked in. Magic leading by 14. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Inside, here's Brock, and he slams it one-handed.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Just great timing on that play, too, guys. Makes it impossible for the defense to react.
and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Peyton, how he performed last season. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Taylor attacking. This one for 3. Unable to get that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Money. Rejected by Taylor. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Peyton. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Magic.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Burgess. To the middle. Here's Taylor. And he lays it straight in. Taylor's got 5 now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Magic leading by 16. Here's Money. Now the feed to Leonard. That one drops for him. Leonard's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. To the inside. Shot by Taylor, no good.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
And that one, good. 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Taylor attacking. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Money. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, first in assists, and we can't forget the league leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. Gordon got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The pass to Burgess. Taylor taking his time here. Here's Burgess. He's covered by Leonard. Empty that time from Leonard. Here's Money. Passes to Waters. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Now, here's Taylor. He has 5. Shot clock at 5. Picked him clean. Pass break. Here come the Magic.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Knocked loose. Here's Money. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And you just gotta love the way he moves the ball. Very unselfish.
I tell you, he's looking to set up his guys as much as possible, and you can tell his teammates really appreciate it.
Bringing up the court from the Magic on the break. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Money's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Magic.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Payton passes to Burgess. Back to Payton. Out to Taylor to end the cold streak. It's hauled in by the Magic. Money's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Lets it go from deep. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Brock. Out to Taylor. Four on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Money. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Orlando Magic going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. The spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helps set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
In the real way, you gotta say it with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say it with an NT, like Antetokounmpo. But whatever you got, just say it.
It seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are gonna stick with Giannis or the Greek freak.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
I mean, so far that they're not settling for outside shots, really attacking the paint.
I think that's what you've got to do, right? If the looks on the interior are there, you have got to attack.
We've got Doncic, Malcolm Brogdon out there at left side. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Burgess in at the 5 down low. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. To the paint. And the layup falls. And that's now 25 points for Money.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Ball's knocked loose. And now Orlando on the break. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Dudley's checked in. The Magic shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%. Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And again, the Bucks miss.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
Once right side, tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Leonard. That's his first foul. Here's Doncic. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Brunson. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out. And the jumper is good. Brunson's got his second basket of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. To the middle, got a piece of it. Doncic kicks to Brogdon. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Fournier on the wing. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Money. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Dudley dishes to Doncic. Inside, here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Rebounded by Dudley.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
That one misses.
I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fast break. Here come the Magic.
Well, this is where Fournier's at his best. Give him some room to run, and that speed will take its toll.
Here's Brunson. He has 6. Here we go with Gordon.
Nobody back. Causing turnovers really gives you an advantage.
Well, it makes things easier for sure, Greg. Their activity on the defensive end is what caused that steal.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Now, Doncic shoots over Fournier, and the Bucks miss again.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
No, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
How'd they get it back? Brogdon with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Over Leonard. Not enough on that one as it misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Money passes to Gordon. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Gordon missing. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Money. And he dumps it down.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves it. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Players going to great lengths to improve their performance and extending their prime years. We're seeing it all over the league. Dorsett amazes me.
I heard a number of LeBron James spending 7 figures a year.
Wow.
That's a 1 in 6 zeros to take care of his body.
No kidding.
Right, making an investment in your future. Understanding nutrition to training to recovery. Listen, you have a limited window, Kevin, to make money with your body if you're a professional athlete. So why you wouldn't want to extend that window as long as possible? You're playing a kid's game for fun, Kevin. Come on, let's lengthen it out if we can.
Cans it from downtown.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Here's Money. He picked up 39 points in their last one against New Orleans.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
Bucks passing it around. Here's Burgess. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. Waters passes to Money. Outside Fournier. Out to the right wing. Count it, good. And that's 36 points for Money.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Burgess. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows, and he's good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, if the defenders want to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Mirotić comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Isaiah Taylor subbed in for Doncic. Orlando's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Money, and that one is stuck right through.
And how about the look at the midair theatric switching hands before the slam?
Wow, added just a touch of class to that throwdown. To the inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Outside, Taylor. Down low, here's Horsley. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
Money passes to Leonard. It's stolen by Taylor. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for Orlando. Down low, here's Waters. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 15.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
That shot is off.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Outside, Taylor. Here's Horsley. Off target with his 3. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Here's Money. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to go to Nikola Mirotić. The Magic have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. Two shots. And the first one at the line is good. With the analysis of defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games, when it becomes a possession ball game, and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes. I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers. Now, this is why you work the ball inside, right? To get the easiest shot possible.
Bledsoe against Fournier, knocks it loose. Bledsoe kicks to Taylor, 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Orlando grabs the miss. Leonard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside, Taylor. And here we go with the Magic fast break. He gets it in there. Monty's got 43 points.
Boy, this guy has had a major impact on this game. The scoring he has done has propelled them to this lead.
They double-team Bledsoe. And again, the turnover by the Bucks. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
They're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
Well, I couldn't agree more, Greg. Situations like that, you hope build character. But they need to knock down the free throws, bottom line.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Payton finds Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Payton outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
That free throw missing.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
You can't make the second free throw either. This is both.
Tough for them to bounce back when he's shooting like this. He's been off all period.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And that one is good. Bledsoe's got 4 points this quarter.
Listen, we know he's been working on that long-range game, but Bledsoe's explosiveness inside may still be his bread and butter.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim. 29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Kicks to double. Payton outside. Got a piece of it, and they're pushing it up.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And here is Antetokounmpo. No good second attempt there. And so it's Orlando holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks, we're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. It's not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what did you see from them?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else. Their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change, he's got a double-double.
I'll tell you, he took over the game in that first half, Greg. They really have got to find a way to slow this guy down.
So on the floor for Orlando, you got Gordon. Money out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Myers-Leonard. And it's Waters in at the 3 slot. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Money, guarded by Bledsoe. Money, Doncic with the steal. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. Count that one. And it's 6 points for Luka Doncic.
I think everyone expecting Bledsoe to perhaps force the issue, but he keeps his poise and finds the open man.
Here's Money, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a look here at the shot chart for Antetokounmpo.
And this is a bit of a nightmare game for him thus far. Just nothing working, and it has to be affecting his confidence. He just doesn't look like the player he normally is out there, and you can see it in his body language after every missed shot. Boy, this is tough.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Bledsoe looking around. And the layup good off the glass. Bledsoe's got 6.
That's one of the things about Bledsoe. That lightning quick first step makes him almost impossible to stay in front of.
Money. It's thrown about Antetokounmpo. Here's the floater. And that one is good.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Here's Money, guarded by Bledsoe. Down low. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Burgess. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 5 points in the game.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Doncic kicks to Bledsoe. Knocked away. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Hammock, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Now, here's Brogdon, guarded closely. The pass to Bledsoe. 4 on the clock. Trying his luck deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Here's Money, guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Money. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
Well, they're certainly connecting on a lot of shots in the second half, generating high percentage looks and really cashing in.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Can't hit from in close. Orlando, they've gotten every shot the top contest on the 5. That's now 8 points for Orlando.
Yo.
And they have come out at halftime.
Playing some 2K.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, man.
Tough time taking the lid off.
Antetokounmpo. No good.
Yo, what are you doing?
It's Leonard with the ball. Bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They always get scores after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Yeah, man.
Just so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Bledsoe kicks to
Nope.
Doncic. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the way. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always...
Hey, we're gonna go tomorrow to the clinic at midday, right? Yeah, man. We'll just tell them there that we're leaving.
Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bledsoe for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Money's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside, it's Roabad to Kumbo.
I mean,
He's covered closely. Good for Bledsoe.
yeah, that's always gonna be fun.
Success this quarter, you wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds for Bucks. Able to retain possession here.
No, it's tomorrow. What we gotta do is just I'm bringing crackers and I guess
Here's Brunson. He's got
the Ritz crackers. Just gotta find some cheese now.
Here's the 3. And it's Orlando.
Some cheese and something to drink.
Here's Money. He feeds it to Gordon.
Well, the offensive
Yup.
game of Aaron Gordon continues to improve, and when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
Paulie wants a cracker.
Orson is guarded by Fournier. Now, here's
Your mama sweet ass. Which one's that? Scary movie?
6 to shoot.
Yeah, I remember something like that.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Money passes to Gordon. That one's not going to go. But Bucks go the other way with it. Knocked away. And now Orlando on the play. Another basket.
61 points.
Yep, everything is
Yeah.
away right now.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I'm gonna see if I eat some Burger King before we go. A Burger King, a Bacon King. Ow. Yeah.
Here's Brunson. He has 6. Outside Mirotic.
Get the breakfast burgers, right?
Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. He can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Man, he sure can get off the floor. One of the best in the business, absolutely.
It's a 6-hour flight, right?
Yo, it's about a 6 hours. Yeah.
Thus far, shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Brock.
No, shit was. Nah, it's a one way, that's for sure. For sure.
He lays it in.
Fucking going to Chicago. You know, that shit's cold. We gotta take some sweaters.
Here's Money. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Right, the pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And yep, another basket.
Here.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Brunson.
For real.
That's what it was.
To the middle. It's deflected. Here's Money. Pass to Gordon. Here's Money. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong.
Got a. Well, man.
I'm gonna start downloading my little shit. I need games too. They're like that.
Yeah, bring 2 headphones. Yeah, man. The AirPods and then the other ones. Just when the AirPods break, you feel me? When they run out of battery. Woo!
White and black.
Coño.
Here's Taylor. He's got 5.
I'll fuck around a little bit.
Tailor made.
They get a hand on it and stolen by Fournier. Waters passes to Orlando. Excellent D there from Mirotic.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of a shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3 pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best.
Dale, chico. Yeah.
Here's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a team, of course. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
No one near Peyton as he lets it go. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Taylor against Fournier. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
No, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
You're looking now at the numbers for Fournier. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 20 points a game, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
There's a sneakiness, a craftiness. You think he's not watching, and suddenly he's taking the ball in the other direction.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's Money. Connects again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. That one drops for him. Peyton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Money. Gordon trying to break loose. Mirotic grabs the miss. To the inside. And stolen by Fournier. Leonard, that's for 2. And it's Orlando with another.
Boy, you have got to love the dime, the pass on time and on target.
Bucks shooting at 36%. They really seem how to sink offensively. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the 3rd. Peyton finds Dudley. Clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. Peyton's shot is off. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3 pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. And another one falls.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Bucks. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And again, the turnover by the Bucks. And a look at the locations on the floor where he's been shooting the ball.
This is the shot chart of a dominant performance. I mean, he's taking a lot of shots because right now he believes that every shot he does take is going in. And who can blame him with the way he's played? Simply outstanding work coming from him.
Got a piece of it. Here we go, all alone.
Fournier has now turned himself to an effective scorer from any area. He's starting to catch fire.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Taylor passes to Brock. Inside, here's Dudley, and that one drops. Dudley's got his first points of the night.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him. I'll tell you guys, what a delivery on that lead pass. He puts it right where his teammate can go get it.
The Bucks shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Outside Mirotic. Back to Taylor. The tray. No good.
Well, it helps to have the length and quickness of Evan Fournier to try to contest the shot. Really good job staying with his guy.
And so it's Orlando, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Orlando's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Bob pass to Gordon. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Myers Leonard is out there with Gordon, and there's Money. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Waters in at the 3. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Dudley. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Money. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. And the Bucks, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Money. Oh! And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. This one for 3, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight, efficient and effective.
For today's defensive schemes, Doris, which are more valuable in your opinion? Great on-ball defenders or great help defenders?
Well, I think you need both, obviously. I think anytime you can pressure the ball to a high level, I think that's very disruptive at the point of attack. But I also think in an era of incredible motion offense, you think of players and teams like the Golden State Warriors the San Antonio Spurs. There's great ball movement, player movement, and you've got to be able to be aware at least 2 passes away. So you need both quality types of defenders, to me, to have a high-level defense, Kev.
I agree. It begins with an on-ball defender and usually evolves into a help defender. I mean, you can't do one without the other.
Agreed.
He dishes it to Gordon. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Bucks. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Inside, here's Burgess. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing down on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor.
To end the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line, your boss. And he knocks down the first one. When it comes to building confidence, Doris, some people say playing one-on-ones in practice is a huge help. Is that something that you did when you were playing at Providence?
Kevin, I believe this could be the single greatest development tool for any individual player. If you start at the free throw line and play one-on-one against a player who is maybe slightly above your level or certainly at your level, and you limit that one-on-one from the free throw line to 2 dribbles or less, your skill set, I promise you, is going to develop. The other thing I would encourage young players to do is play 3-on-3, because it forces you to move and to cut and to screen and how to do those things properly if you're going to be effective. I love 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. It always helps you when you go back to the 5-on-5.
That's such great advice. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Horsley. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Orlando, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the fourth. That's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Finding a way, 100% effort all the time.
So much tenacity. Really tries to outwork everyone around him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. We know James Harden joined Durant and Westbrook in winning league MVP honors, Doris. Had those 3 stayed together in Oklahoma City, is there any doubt in your mind that they would have won at least one NBA championship?
Well, you think back to the time they worked together, and they did go to an NBA Finals and ended up being eliminated by LeBron James in Miami. So obviously, you like the opportunity. They would have had to go to more. And let's give a little credit to the great GM of the Oklahoma City franchise, Sam Presti, who is responsible for the drafting of 3 MVP candidates. That in and of itself is quite remarkable, but you know this, Kevin. The success and failure, there is such a fine line, and there's a tenuous nature to things, an injury at the wrong time. So many times this trio was tripped up by an untimely situation. So, I mean, if they stay together, yes, you like their chances, but this is why history states otherwise.
Fournier, wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
I'd like to see more of this from Evan Fournier. He's proven he has the size and touch to score inside.
Here's Horsley. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, what touch. A lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
Here's Money down low. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
We talk about positionless basketball, swingmen very much in demand. Players who go, Doris around 6'6", 6'8", 6'9", who can do a little bit of everything.
Well, I think if you look at an organization like the Boston Celtics, who seems to have put its roster very much in mind, together with the idea that you've got to have switchability almost across the board. The Jason Tatum, the Jaylen Brown fit into that description absolutely perfectly. Long, athletic, can guard multiple positions. Switching screens has become such an integral part of NBA defenses, Kevin, that the idea of versatility is valued on both ends.
Fournier passes to Money. Oh, Leonard in position. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor, out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Passes it to Brunson. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Money. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Two shots, gentlemen.
And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. That one misses. Milwaukee's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Mirotic. G-League Doors growing roster of teams introduced 2-way contracts last season. Is it safe to call it an official minor league at this point? What do you think?